Dude, I just did this whole freaking live, not even being live. That's so idiotic I am. I was talking to nobody. My camera was open. My little camera was open. I thought I was streaming. Jeez Louise. I can't believe I just did that. What a dumbhead. Okay, so anyways, I have to literally repeat everything I said because I made a mistake. And I thought I was streaming the whole time. I got my water. What a poop head I am. I guess I can redo the front since no one was watching. Okay, respraying the front here. Grab my water. I'm just literally hanging out. Yeah, so I streamed. I thought I was streaming. I gave away a lot of good stories, but it was never truly streaming, so that's fun. Okay, I'm gonna take this opportunity to grab myself a drink. What's up, buddy? Okay, there we go. So now I can fully restart. I'm parched. Okay, so we're cleaning the Ferrari for the weekend. So I've been spraying it down. And when I got home, when I got to the event, a bunch of codes were going off. And I was like, what the hell? And then I let it cool down. It was fine. I thought maybe I was driving it too hard, which I was driving it really hard. So I want to say this first and foremost. I was driving it super, super hard. But if you notice right here, that is gone. That literally blew out. It literally, like, if you look at my videos, it shot sparks out. So we're like, what the hell could that be? Well, I blew that out. So GT House makes amazing exhausts. I don't want to say they did anything wrong because they truly didn't. I just was driving the car super hard, and it sounds amazing, but I literally was going nuts on it. So they have a new one coming, but I blew this thing out, and I was like, why are these flames so large when I couldn't get them this large before? And I'm not an engineer. But if you look behind here, if you look really close, you can see the crack in it. I literally cracked it. So I'm like, I don't know if the air or like what, like helped like make more flames. Again, not an engineer, but yeah. So I blew that out, and then in there, you guys better, you can kind of see the crack in there. But yeah, so that's gonna sit for a little bit. I got home and it sounded like a tin can. And I was like, what's up? Oh, I literally thought I was streaming. It was on camera mode. I had to restart. Yeah. But it's not like a tin can because it's mapped. So there's like maps on it. You can turn the maps on and off. And so I turned it all off because, my neighbors, they don't really like the sound of my cars. I can't blame them. And that's no hybrid in it. And yeah, so I turned it all off and it's like a tin can. So I got home. And I was like, what the hell? And I looked down there. I'm like, dude, this thing's missing. I don't even know what you call, like, this thing. I don't know what you call it, but it's gone. And so I looked and I found all that. And then so I'm not really going to, like, wash the car per se, but I am spraying it down with Meguiar's. I'll show you in just a sec, just to get it ready for the weekend and share a couple stories with you guys. So I posted a video about my engine blowing up. Now, I wish I had a cool story for you guys. I wish I was going, 200 miles an hour. I just wasn't. I wish I was. I wish I was shooting crazy flames. Sincerely. I just wasn't, I was getting off the freeway to my own car event. This was a year ago, and I found that video I posted from a buddy. And I was like, dude, I want to post this video. And, dude, a lot of people y'all are mean, man. But it's all good. Mean for a guy that had to spend $100,000 on a new engine, but I knew going into it, tuning it, that was the risk. And here's the deal. Anyone that wants to tune their car, I'm going to tell them straight up, you need to do your research and look, avoid your warranty, and a whole mess of problems. So I knew going into it that could be the case, but so I'm getting off the freeway, I see white smoke coming out the back, all the fluid comes out, and I'm like, dude, this is not good. And so I stopped the car, and obviously look at it, and I'm like, dude, and I was like in denial. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way that this is happening. But yeah, it was happening. So I got it sent somewhere off to a friend. They looked at it. They're like, "Yep, your engine is blown." I sent it to Ferrari with it all put back together, and they took one look at it. I mean, Ferrari's pretty notorious for like liking their stuff stock. And they took one look at it, and they're like, "Dude, nah, no, it's not covered." So I asked a question in that video about how much you guys thought it would cost, and I'll come back to that. I'll give the cost away. So that was the first thing, and then it had to sit for like, I don't know if this is true, but Ferrari told me, they're like, yeah, like if we don't get the engine done in 90 days, it's a lemon. I don't know if that's true, but because I blew it up. But they got the engine from Italy within like 3 months. They got the car back to me. This was in the summer. This is all a year ago. It was in the summer. Got the car back, rewrapped it, tons of fun, and yeah, so that was cool. And then another cool story is just a construction site by my office, one of my offices, and I was leaving, and I know you guys, if you drive cars, what an illegal left is. So this gentleman, this poor kid, man, he, really poor kid. He only had general insurance, but, you know, double yellow, and there's like a makeshift entrance for the construction people, and he like illegally turned on I didn't even see. I was like, dude, what? He turned across the double yellow in front of me, and he clipped the front of my car right here, and it was a big ordeal. I was like screamed out. I was like, dude, what's happening? But that took like 3 or 4 months to fix it. So if you can do math, you can understand that I've had the car for like, you know, 14 months, and I haven't really driven it but 4 months. That's why I don't really like the car. Just gonna be honest. And then this is probably the last weekend that I'm gonna have the car, so it's gonna get on a truck. I asked the Lambo dealer, like, how do we do this? Because my SVJ's in Florida, I'm here, and they're like, so we're like gonna put the cars like, on the same day or day of each other on trucks, and they're gonna leave. So I don't know if they converge in the middle of the United States or how that works, but that's what we're doing. So it should go on a truck in the next couple of days, and the SVJ is about to be on its way. We're waiting on a part. We're waiting on a relay for 2 weeks. It was stuck in customs, so that's cool. And look, aesthetically, I love this car. It's great. It's. If you asked me a year ago if I wanted to be the fastest car, hands down, very fast. I've gotten over the hybrid. I have. The prices fall. They have issues. Again, one of the fastest cars you can own. Not gonna deny that. But no soul. Yeah, no soul when you drive it. I feel like Elon Musk took a shit in the car. Yeah, so that's what's going on with that. So I'm excited. And then this weekend, I think this is going to be the biggest Cars and Coffee I've ever had. The response has been bigger than anything else I've ever seen. I honestly got really worried, so I lengthened the ingress and exit, and I got 3 security. So this is all in preparation for cleaning this car for Cars and Coffee tomorrow, and then Sunday for the drive to the canyons, which we'll be streaming the drive to the canyons. We have Finding Nick's Color with Vor and Cars and Coffee. So it's gonna be, I think, really, really cool. So if you're in the SoCal area or whatever, I would definitely come for sure. Yeah, definitely come. Man, I told you guys so much when I started this stream, and it was just my camera on. I have to like remember what I talked about. But yeah, my camera was on for like 20 minutes, and I thought, I kept checking it, and I thought, I'm gonna check it right now to be safe. Cool. I thought that I was talking to people, but I was not. Oh yeah, Meguiar's. Okay, so let's go over how much the engine cost. If you have an idea, you can, I don't know if you can comment on this. I'm sure you can. You can tell me how much you think it would cost to replace. Now, here's the key, right? The key is this. I did not have to replace the hybrid engine. All I had to replace was the V8 twin turbo engine. So, with that in mind, how much do you think it cost for me to fully drop a fucking new engine in this bad boy? I don't know if you guys can comment or not, but cool. All right, so the cost for me to buy an engine from Ferrari, get a 2-year warranty with a brand new engine, was $88,000. which, to be honest, when I looked it up when I first happened, it was saying like 180,000. So maybe they gave me a deal. Maybe that's just what it cost. But yeah, I had to spend $88,000 on it. I don't know what happens if you don't pay, because they didn't charge me up front. They charged me like when I went to pick the car up. So I've always wondered, like, they're like, yeah, you know, throw a new engine in there, and then you just like don't go, or I don't know what happens. Probably nothing good, but that'd be pretty crazy. Maybe they just buy the car and sell it. I'm sure something like that happens. But that is what it cost me to get a new engine in here. So I'm excited to stream for you guys the drive, the Canyon drive. If you're in person, it'd be cool if you can come and I could see you and we could say what up and all that good stuff. But yeah, like I said, I'm not a real, like, car cleaning is not my forte, but I think it's as good as we're gonna get it. It's black Vor PPF, satin black Vor PPF, and then clear PPF on the carbon and on the hood to give you the satin black. She's ready for sale. She's been sold. Again, absolutely amazing car. I'm finding myself going backwards to non-hybrid cars, A, for value, but B, because it's a lot more fun to drive. And I hope I see you guys on Sunday, man. I really hope you come through. It is a pleasure to drive with you guys and hang out. For a long time, I didn't really want to run a Cars and Coffee, and now I feel like I kind of have to. So it's my pleasure to have it on Sundays. And it'd be really cool to see you if you can make it out, or if you can't make it out, I'll be streaming, so you can. It's almost like you're there. And the next drive, we'll have the Lambo, and it'll be all. I bought carbon parts. I bought the exhaust. I bought wheels already. I bought lowering links already. I already know where I'm going to tune it, so that'll be a lot of fun. But this car is not tuned anymore. It's all stock parts besides the wheels, and obviously it's lowered. It's done. Again, beautiful car, but really not for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short stream because I couldn't figure it out. But hopefully I see you Sunday.